Welcome to the Emerging Lawyer series at the Coffee Conversation Show powered by the Emerging India Forum, TIF, and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Theme is From Recruiter to Changemaker, Neha Sharma's story. In an industry where talent and opportunity often struggles to find the perfect match, Neha has built a powerful bridge. With over 15 years of high impact experience in legal recruitment, she has shaped hundreds of careers and earned the reputation of a trusted industry leader. As a founder director of Avimukta Legal Recruitment Consultancy, Neha's vision has been simple yet game changing. Create a platform that understands both the human side and the business side of law. Her work spans continents, connecting top tier legal talent to leading firms in India, Middle East, Singapore, and Tokyo. In this episode, we step into the world of legal recruitment, leadership, and the power of a woman entrepreneur who turned her expertise into impact. So we are now at AWFIS BKC co-working space. So welcome Neha to today's Coffee Conversation episode.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the lovely and warm welcome.
So let me explain to you, there will be 3 rounds, professional, personal, and surprise, the rapid fire round, where you're in the hot seat, but you have to be witty, fun, and quick. And here's inspiration, Legal AI 101.
Okay, thank you.
So Frinam Lion Amir Virani, host at Coffee Conversation and legal tech evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution, author of 15 books. So my first question for your professional journey around Neha. From corporate recruiting to founding your own consultancy, what inspired this entrepreneurial leap, startup journey, and how has it been till date? And what were the key defining moments you had?
So before I jump right onto this question, let me take you back a little bit. I was in Singapore before I moved back to India to start Avimukta. And obviously, I don't think at that point of time I had an entrepreneurial mindset. When I moved back, I always wanted to go back to my comfort and my secured life of doing a job. I think a huge credit goes to my husband who pushed me. He was like, you've worked with some of the great names, you've worked in India, you've worked in Singapore, at least give it a try. See what it is in the market. You have good professional contacts, connects, professional relationship, and at least explore it. You have a year. If you do not succeed, you can always go back to job. So I think both of them combined, I took the leap. And here I am, started with just myself as one person in the office, going every day, and then building to an empire that we are today. We are a team of 10 legal recruitments, focusing and specializing, only doing legal compliance and regulatory recruitment. So yes, that's where we are.
Wow. So let's build a conversation. Legal recruitment for law firms in India, how are they different from legal recruitment for law firm for international law firms?
So I think there are a lot of, you can say, nuances that one has to look at. For example, legal recruitment in India, like I'll give you a classic example. Legal recruitment in India, especially when you look at partner level, we also have, retained partners, and then we have equity partners. But recruitment outside, when you talk about partnership recruitment, it's mostly equity. So the game definitely changes, there you have to look into, every market is different. A lot of markets and geographies look at a lot of stability in the career. Another market looks at career trajectory. I think India combined looks at everything as a wholesome, fitment, skill set, acumen, and the leadership quality that they see you, okay, once I'm hiring you as an associate, I see you out there becoming a partner. So I think both of them are combined. I would not say they are separate or different. It just depends from geographies to geographies.
Wow, beautiful. So, Neha, you have placed over 600 legal professionals globally. What makes your approach to talent placement stand out?
So I think how we stand out, and obviously 600 placements is a combined effort of my team. So a huge credit goes to them. And how we approach a role is we look at each and every role as a new role, as a challenging role. Whenever we close a position, we do not become complacent. So I think that is what keeps us up in the game, always at our forefront. Whenever a role comes to us, we take it as a challenge.
Wow. So, Neha, you have built a strong network across borders. How do cultural and regional nuances shape your recruitment strategy?
I think you know, cultural and regional nuances play a very, very important role. And I would say a lot of exposure came to me while I was working in Singapore. Being in a foreign land, in a mature recruitment market like Singapore, you are already exposed to good talent, great talent, and the market, of course. One would say that, it's not that one quality fits all. It's not like that. Like I mentioned in previous question as well, some of the geographies, they want people to be stable. Some of them want very, very, sharp acumen, business skill. I think all of that combined, and what we do is we really kind of like look at that when we are recruiting for global markets. Stability being, I think, one of the most important aspects.
Wow. So, Neha, legal recruitment is a niche and competitive space. How did you identify the opportunity to build something unique for Indian markets and as well for global market?
Um, I would say, when the word recruitment comes, back in the days, you could identify it with maybe like an IT recruitment or a banking recruitment, right? I mean, nobody would say legal recruitment. So, legal recruitment happened to me when I was working with Hayes. Hayes is a UK based recruitment firm, and they gave me the opportunity to, do something in legal recruitment. So, I think at that point of time, I'm talking to you about like maybe 15 years back, I gave it my all, like learned the legal nuances, learned about the law firms, the candidates, the different structures, the pedigrees that they have. So it's not that it happened to me. I mean, it was an opportunity given to me, and I don't think I've ever looked back, because not that I love doing legal recruitment.
Wow. So, Neha, how do you balance business strategy with the human side of recruitment?
I think, see, I do not treat both of them separately. I think you can achieve a great business strategy by knowing people very, very well. So when I'm looking at a larger vision, I'm looking at the talent trends, market trends, hiring needs, and then when I'm focusing on the other side, which is on the candidate side, I'm looking at their career trajectory, their personal aspirations, career aspirations. And when you try and strike a balance or find a balance between both of them, is when you feel you have achieved success. So I think we mostly try and do that.
Wow. So, Neha, what shifts or trends in the legal hiring landscape have caught your attention in the past few years?
Okay. I mean, I did see a couple of your episodes, and many people from the legal fraternity have come here and talked about it in the past. So, some of the common ones that is already there, like a specialized skill set, with AI and tech and all of that. Few more that I have experienced is that obviously people have become more informed,
Yes.
both from the candidate side as well as from the client side. back gone are those days when you used to take the name of one top tier law firm and people would jump on that opportunity. I think they want more from the clients now. They are better informed about the team, the structure, the work-life balance, the attrition, the kind of deals, projects, exposure. So I think that is changing, and so goes for the clients as well. They are so well networked. They know who has actually worked on a deal and who has not worked on a deal. So no matter what you write in the CV, they are going to get that reference and know what you've done. So I think it's a smart market now, and well informed market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the day will come when they will write, I got featured on the Coffee Connoisseur.
Absolutely.
Jokes apart, we are just a social initiative and just doing our work by the divine order and just contributing. So now, how important is personal branding and career strategy for legal professionals today?
I think it's very important. Like I mentioned, with technology, with social media, we are surrounded, with all of those. So I feel it's very important to put yourself out there. If you had asked me this question 10 years back, I wouldn't have given the same answer, or maybe we wouldn't care. But I think in today's date, it is very important.
So how does one build that thought leadership? Because as per the BCI rules, advertising is not allowed, but there are ways around. So how does one is the thought leadership? There are other ways also. So how do you guide the partners when they approach you for hiring, to better prepare, polish their resumes?
To better prepare, sorry.
Means to polish their resumes as then they want to go to higher positions.
I know. I mean, obviously, you're right. We cannot enter each and every information in the resume. A lot of it is confidential, and it's still in the process, in the pipeline. But I think once which are done, which are out there for public knowledge, I think that is something that people obviously put. You will see a lot of in the notable achievements, people do mention their deals. If you do not want to identify the name of the client, you identify it with the industry or the segment, or the value of, value of the client, So I think you can do that. There are ways.
Okay. So this is for Gen Z lawyers who want to prepare the role for becoming partners at a top law firms. So how do you so that is, I'm dividing in two parts. They're starting as associate. Then second part will be for the partners who have been and want to go into the management. So how do you counsel them for the path they should take up to reach those goals they have decided, and you being the facility?
Okay. So I will take it one by one. First, I will address to the associate question that you asked. I feel, especially when you're starting your career and your journey in today's date and time, I think you should give it more time. We are seeing a lot of resumes coming to us where people want to jump very soon, shift their jobs very soon. So I would still say that, don't do, if you feel everybody around you is changing jobs or shifting jobs, at least be there, understand if this is something what, is right. And I think learning, that is the base of learning. You have to hang in there. And I feel for partners, if you're asking me, and like I mentioned before, it has become very, very cutting edge. And one of the qualities that everybody is looking at, even if you are a new partner, is business development, leadership, people management. That is something which they feel given, it has to be in you. You have to come with those skill sets. So I think that's what I would say.
So, how different is legal recruitment from IT and others, according to you?
Like IT and others, I haven't worked, so I don't know. But legal recruitment, I how it is different. Okay, um, I think out of my experience, I can say is that it's a very respected. I feel uh, people are out there to listen to you, to seek your advice, to seek a career guidance. We've seen, I mean, people will agree with me, and my legal recruitment fellows might agree with me that here we are more about building relationship. It's not transactional. You try and find a connect today, it can materialize in a year's time or 2 years' time. The importance is to hold on to that. And many people out there who have successfully made those moves and those placements, they will agree it never happened overnight. And I think there's a lot of, like resilience required to do this, a lot of patience required to do this, and sometimes you just have to build relationship without even expecting an outcome. I think that is how legal recruitment is different.
Wow, beautifully explained.
Thank you.
So now, how is AI impacting legal recruitment hiring?
How is AI impacting legal recruitment hiring? Okay, so I think a lot of clients have now, they now have, I think, those tools and softwares to make recruitment more easier for them. I'm not sure if that is helping them hire the better talent, but I think that is also helping them at least retain, the data that they are getting, for future as well. And if you ask me, for us, like at Avimukta, we've always had a recruitment software ever since we started. Okay, and with AI coming in, obviously we are all well equipped of how to use that software, and it's only becoming more and more, you could say it's only evolved more and more. So I think it has made life easier and simpler, but you cannot take away the human essence. I think it's always required.
Wow. So, what's the story behind your legal recruitment company, Avimukta? And what has been your, I'm just taking your memory down the lane,
Yeah.
your memorable your hiring case?
Memorable hiring cases. Okay. I would say, I would like to quote one of the first team movements that I did. This was in Bangalore for one of the tier 1 law firms, and it was a litigation partner plus team movement. What was interesting and exciting about this is that we had finalized somebody, and the person met everyone, everything was finalized, and kind of like backed out at the last minute, and that did not go down very well. Overnight, I had a backup for that particular role, a much stronger team, a much better team, and the person is still there. So, I mean, I think everything happens,
Wow.
yeah, for a reason.
Yes. Story of your legal recruitment, Avimukta.
Story of
Your,
Avimukta.
yes, your legal recruitment company's name, Avimukta.
Avimukta. Okay. So, the name actually is again given by my husband. It's derived from it's derived from mythology. It means never forsaken. It's the meaning of Shiva, like Shiva, which is like never forsaken. So like never back down from anything. It's more like that.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So, as a woman founder in a traditionally male-dominated space, how have you carved your leadership identity?
So it Obviously, it has not been easy, and I think if you so I would not say that one day I sat down and I thought, okay, let me like carve my own identity. That was not the case, and obviously it can be challenging. But I feel if you have the integrity and the intent into doing something, and with so much of clarity, irrespective of the gender, people will respect you and people will listen to you. So I think that is what I followed, and the personality that I am is very much or very organic. So the identity is very organic. So discipline, clarity, integrity, intent, all of that combined is what it is.
Wow. So, Neha, how different is legal recruitment hiring for law firms in India versus law firms who are in international law firms hiring?
So I feel it is very different, and I say this with experience, having worked in India as well as internationally. Like, I have worked in Singapore and done legal recruitment there, and then I have been in India and done legal recruitment for international clients. So how it is different, I just want to touch base upon the process. I think in India, the process is not, it doesn't carry on for long. It's not too long. It's the decision making is very quick. Identifying is very quick once you have identified the right talent. Obviously, there are several rounds. But when it comes to international market, and I'll give you an example. When I was in Singapore and we were hiring, for a paralegal for a white shoe law firm. You will not believe me, but the person had to undergo 12 rounds of interview. Okay. Right from, I don't know, like how many people interviewed, right from your associates to, different partners in different teams. And finally, when the person had a final meeting with the managing partner, it, I mean, it was in, I think, in a cricket stadium, or where the person was practicing. So it is very different. You bond on hobbies. That's how they try and understand the characteristic, the person, their hobbies, interests, and how the person will do in future. So I think they have a very, very different approach to recruitment.
For non-legal professionals in a law firm, how do you go about this hiring, and what are the pointers you receive from the law firms?
So, when it comes to law firms, we mostly do legal, as well as in the non-legal, we cater to, recruiting at all the head levels. So whether it is, a head of strategy or a head of business development or like a CFO, we've done it. We've done it in the past. And I think one advice or something that we receive from the client is that the person has to be of the right fitment, because law firm structure is very, very different. So from the outside, and especially if you're not a lawyer, you would not know about it. So I think also one of the reasons that we are approached for that role is because we know the law firm so well. We know how it is built, the practice areas, what is important, what is not important. So we are able to give the right piece of advice to somebody coming from non-legal. We are in a better place to introduce the client to them, to make them understand what is the value addition that you will be bringing to a particular firm. I think that's the advice that we get from the clients, and then we start from there.
So my last question for your professional journey round, if you had to give one piece of advice to young lawyers navigating the career paths, what would it be?
Like I said before, I think, you should give it more time to understand what you're good at, what you want to do, what you want to pursue, and then take that up seriously.
Wow, beautiful. So let's go to the next round and understand Neha as a person. Tell us about your family and your formative years.
Okay, so I come from a joint family, and I've four sisters, two cousins. Lived with my grandmother, and uh, I hail back from Bokaro Steel City, Jharkhand. I come from there, and I've done my schooling in St. Xavier's, Bokaro, and then I moved to Pune for my graduation and post graduation.
Wow. So, what's a hobby or interest which helps you to unwind and recharge?
There are two things actually, and I don't know if you'll call it a hobby or an interest or something, but I really like to do my yoga, that really helps me reset, give me clarity, and set perspective. And the second one would be I love exploring cafes, having my warm cup of comfort, that is coffee. So I think that is what helps me.
Okay, that's interesting. I want to. So, from India, which is that ye cafe which you like to revisit again? I'm doing in two parts: India and then international.
So I think one of the in Mumbai, if you ask me, there are three places, and people who know me, they'll know these are my obvious answers. I love going to Bougie in Bandra, Mac Street Cafe in Bandra, and I also like going to the Oberoi cafeteria, which is in Nariman Point. So I love the view out there, and the coffee in rest of the places.
Yeah. Okay. The old Oberoi.
The old Oberoi, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
They have a beautiful cafeteria overlooking the
Overlooking the
sea,
sea.
and
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
it's beautiful.
Beautiful. I know.
Yeah.
And if you go during Christmas time, they have all the
Yes,
decoration.
the
And there is
decoration.
a
Yeah,
ye
there's a
piano
piano
playing.
in the, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was the Mumbai part. What about different cities and international?
Different internationally, if you'll ask me, I love going to this cafe which is in Los Angeles. It's called Bottega Louis. So it's a beautiful cafe right by the road in Beverly Hills, and it has some of the best hot and cold coffees along with good bakery as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if your friends had to describe you in 3 words, what would they say?
If my friends had to describe me in 3 words, um, disciplined. I am very disciplined, and I have a lot of willpower and a lot of determination.
Wow. So, which is the book or movie which has left a lasting impact on you?
A book or a movie? I think I really enjoyed reading Ikigai, and I think it was beautiful getting to know how the life is. And movie, if you ask me, um, which one did I like? I think I like Moneyball. I think it has all the qualities that you can imbibe from sportsmanship. So I think I really enjoy that movie.
Wow. So, what's a tradition or ritual at home that's close to your heart?
Tradition. So I think there are two things. One of it I said before, so I'm going to repeat it again. It's my everyday morning yoga. I think that's a ritual that you could see I do every day. When it is calm and quiet in the morning. I get centered before facing the business of facing office, and I think the other one is, everyday morning prayer and puja and you know, reading the Hanuman Chalisa, it just gives me so much strength to face anything.
Wow, beautiful. So my last one is a googly one.
Oh my
Describe
God.
Neha in one line.
Describe Neha in one line. I think Neha is, okay, full of ace and grace.
Beautiful. So let's put you in the hot seat. The rapid fire round. Your
Okay.
go-to comfort food.
Dal chawal.
Your favorite color.
Blue. You can see I'm wearing a lot of blue.
Mine too. You're an early bird or a night owl?
Early bird.
A quote, a mantra you live by.
If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you.
Wow. So your favorite coffee shop.
I said, like, okay, I will say
Out of
out of everything,
one coffee shop.
the Oberoi. The Oberoi at Nariman Point.
And what is your favorite coffee brew?
What is the favorite coffee brew? I like medium roast. Yeah, black coffee.
Wow. A city you love traveling to.
Los Angeles. It's like my second home. I love that.
Wow. Best piece of advice received.
One has to carry their own load.
Tea or coffee to recharge.
Coffee.
Because you're the coffee chef.
Thank you.
So here's the book.
Thank you.
And it's been autographed. Wow.
Thank you.
So from a young professional with big dreams to a visionary founder shaping careers across the globe, Neha's journey is a powerful example of clarity, courage, and conviction. She is not just placing legal talent, she's rewriting what leadership looks like in recruitment. Through Avimukta, she has built a legacy rooted in trust, strategy, and human connection. As we close this conversation, one thing stands out. Neha's story isn't just about success in business. It's about inspiring others to find their voice, own their path, and build something meaningful. So like that, there are 800 plus coffee speakers who have shared their professional personal journey. Subscribe to the Coffee Corner Show on YouTube. Implement in your life, see the changes, and we continue a conversation, a cup of coffee with another speaker. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.